Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan D, and thanks for tuning in to Tips and Tricks. Now in this video, I'm going to show you one simple trick that I figured out while I was making this beat. Now pay close attention to the hi-hat, and I'm going to show you guys how to create something like this. Notice that the sustain of my hi-hat is changing and it's fluctuating, and that is all possible due to a kick and sidechaining that kick to my ADSR, to my envelope. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is my envelope here, and you can see that it's ever so slightly changing, always making it different and, you know, non-repetitive. And let me show you when I press play, the kick plays a huge role. See that? My sustain is becoming longer every time that kick hits. Alright? Now, let me show you guys how to do this, alright? This is really useful when, you know, you're making some sort of drum kit and you can't really find the right, you know, percussion, and this usually helps, alright? I'm gonna just throw in like simple stuff here. Yeah, real simple. Alright, now let's go find a hi-hat. This is usually when you can't find any other hi-hat out there. You go to this technique. Alright, I'm just gonna throw that in there, and let's just say this doesn't work. Right, so you want something better than that. We'll do something like this. Now the first thing to do, if your hi-hat is really short, like this, the first thing you want to do to the hi-hat is make sure you want to set the root note all the way down. So you get kind of that happening, alright? The next thing you want to do is you want to change the ADSR here. So you enable it, you make sure there's no attack, instant attack, there's no sustain, there's no release, and the decay, there is no decay. You want to make it look like a little rectangle happening. And this is what you want to do. You want to fluctuate the hold or the sustain, okay? So now let's put it all the way down for now. Okay, we'll put no hold, or we'll put a very little bit, so we get a little staccato thing happening. Okay, the next thing you want to do, go to your kick. Let's first assign it to something on the mixer, which it is. It's on 1. Okay, let's go ahead and put the hi-hat on something else, just so we're staying organized, right? Let's do the same for the snare. Okay, good. So our kick, let's throw in a Fruity Peak controller, just like so. Unmute it so you can hear it. All right. Now the next thing you want to do, turn the volume all the way up. Okay, and then we go to our hi-hat ADSR. Now the next thing you want to do is tie the hold to the peak controller. So we're gonna right click, link to controller, alright, and then we go here, and then we go to peak. We hit accept. Notice that the kick is now moving the sustain on my envelope. Now we gotta adjust it to taste. So here we go. Cool. So we don't want it to just go crazy all the way up, so we adjust it. We adjust our volume, right? So it goes somewhere there, and then our bass, since there's if there's no kick, you won't hear it, right? See that around this area, because the kick falls out, we don't hear these. So we want to adjust our bass, and by doing that, it changes our starting position. That's very nice. Now, the next thing you want to do is I want to keep it mostly staccato. Let's mess around with the decay. Put it all the way up so it's fast. If we put it all the way to the left, there's like no decay. Good. And then our tension, we can also change our tension. And that's how you pretty much get a really simple but cool sounding you know, hi-hat percussion. I hope this helped for all of you guys that are, you know, finding it hard to get some percussion. I hope this brings some new ideas out for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave one below. In the next episode, I'm going to show you guys what sidechaining can do for a bass line tied to the Filter One frequency. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Dan D, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace!